Hey everyone, welcome back. So today is the update as normal, Sunday, and it's gone good. It's been an alright week. I've been thinking a lot more about the app, which I'll explain in a little bit. Other than that, I've started to try and learn a few more things. Like I said, I wanted to try and learn and up my skills per se. So, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I recently got a car. And funnily enough, just as I wanted to learn more about cars, because I don't know a great deal, I know certain little things like, it has an engine, transmission, a bunch of other stuff, which is really bad because at the minute I build engines, kind of, and hook them up to transmissions and stuff. So I should know a lot more about this. And I seem to have been very lucky because PlayStation currently brought out a game called Car Mechanic Simulator. And I thought, do you know what? This may help. It may not. It might not. But it may help. So I thought I'd give it a go. Spent a couple hours on it. It is very confusing. Extremely confusing. Just trying to get just trying to get used to the controls, really. That was like one of the weirdest parts. Just trying to get used to that was very hard because obviously it's not going to be like it is in real life. You have parts that you can just do this. But even the tutorial, it doesn't really give you a proper tutorial. It kind of just says, oh, this tool does this, this does this, this does this, this does this. Hop to it, and then, yeah. So it wasn't the best. So I figured it may teach me a little bit more. I may end up learning more from it the more I get into it. I have tried to look on YouTube now, like a very little tutorial on like controls and stuff, so then I can get more and more used to it. Because learning about cars and how to fix them and everything else, it'll save me a lot of money in the long run because, let's face it, cars are expensive as is. And then if I don't know what the issue is, there's always the chance, and I don't want to say this about mechanics because I'm sure there's a lot of great mechanics out there that are very fair to their customers and everything else. But I've also heard of some very bad parts where there's certain mechanics that kind of take advantage of people. And I'd kind of, well, let's face it, I just don't want to get taken advantage of because shit costs a lot, and I'm sure those of you that drive knows that stuff costs a lot. So yeah, who wants to get taken advantage of in that way? They have to spend more money. So learning this will hopefully help me a little bit at least. There's also been like a few things I've been seeing where you can get like, I think one of them was Carly or something. And you can like plug it into your car and it gives you like a diagnostics thing. But then I've also seen it unlocks features on your car, which may be ideal for me because I've got a Honda Civic at the minute and I have keyless entry, but I don't have like the walk away. So, you know, where the car locks itself when you walk away like 5 feet. I don't have that feature. And for some weird reason, I've got a speed limiter, but I don't have cruise control. So whether or not I just might not have it, but maybe there'll be a way I can unlock it. Who knows? Maybe. But anyway, enough about that. It says one of the new things that I'm trying to learn, which again, put my intelligence and maybe a bit of my wisdom, because brain power, it's yeah, just yeah. I'm also thinking of like what kind of things that can put your skills up, and everything else. So like maybe like puzzles and stuff like that, meditation to do certain things, like endurance with walking. So I was thinking like, oh, you do 100 steps, maybe you get like 10 XP or something like that. You know, just so it can carry on. I don't know if I mentioned it last time with the app. I can't remember actually. I should have watched the previous video so then I could tell you about everything else. But I think I'm going to do it like, all the stats are going to have separate levels, but then there's going to be a general level. So say like, at one point maybe you can get your strength up to level 14. And let's say your endurance is level 8, intelligence level 7, wisdom level 2, and charisma level 5 or whatever else. But then your general level will bump up to like maybe level 36 or whatever else. You know, just so it kind of works like that. And then as you level up things more and more, it gets harder and harder to get experience. Well, it is just like a game. The higher the level, the more experience it takes to get to the next level. So I'm thinking of doing it like that, which I would hope is a good idea. Because, you know, it keeps it more game and fantasy-like. Plus, maybe doing like daily or weekly quests. So like maybe read a page of a book or meditate for 5 minutes, and then doing that you'll gain your experience for whatever stat you're doing. Plus, when you complete that, it'll give you like a little bit of a bonus experiencing. Because let's face it, if it gets harder and harder to level up, the little bit of dopamine that you get from completing tasks will be there to subsidize the level up dopamine, if you get me. I'm still thinking about it, but that seems to be the way it's going so far. I've not got my camera in half mode today, so it's a bit close. But yeah, other than that, I've had a song stuck in my head recently, and I've been told to maybe do a karaoke thing with it, and that itself would help with charisma. I'm not going to tell you what the song is because it's embarrassing. It's Pink Pony Club, but rather than the original singer, it's sang by like AI Plankton, and it is hilarious. But I'm like really into the song at the minute. She's really bad. It's really bad. But yeah, so I'm really into the song right now. So every now and again, I just randomly start singing it and stuff. So on that sense, I thought maybe I should watch something to try and learn how to do a singing voice properly, because I can't sing. I think I'm practically tone deaf, which definitely is not helping with Thai and listening to things. But I say tone deaf, I'm more tone deaf to myself trying to say stuff, if you get me. Maybe. I'm not sure. I need a lot more practice. But yeah, so that all seems to be going well anyway. And everything else is going okay. It's a bit late at night. Exercise-wise, I've used the Gym Pro Lux. I put it on the lowest resistance band. I did a full body workout. I died, and it hurt my knees a lot. Like, I don't know if it's just because I've got really fat legs, but because a lot of it, it's like you have the resistance band on the floor and then you lift it up and everything else, and to hold it in place, you are on kind of like the thing that holds the resistance bands in, and they're connected onto like not clippings per se, but they like slot into this sheet. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so they kind of slot into this sheet kind of thing, and then you use that to, you know, keep it in place while you do the resistance. And my God, it was difficult. I could not. A lot of them were done in like 30-second kind of things, but it hurt my knees because just resting it and then trying to not crush certain body parts. Yeah, that was one thing. But trying to follow like the workout video that they had for it, I was really struggling. Like even on the lowest resistance, it was, some of them were like doing curls, but yeah, the resistance band, it was really hard just to get my arms up from being straight just to halfway. Super difficult, which I'm hoping in the future, it will. Again, excuse me, it's almost midnight now, but yeah, so hopefully in the future I'll be able to do it a lot better, or be more into it. I'm raising my strength and shit like that, so then I can do more, and then it's not as difficult and everything else. This is the entire reason of doing it. So yes, that is what I'm planning on doing. So yeah, so we've spoken about learning a new skill, which was about cars, though again, I think that'll take a bit longer to do since the Car Mechanic game only came out on maybe, well, it was free on Friday, I think, and I downloaded it yesterday. I've only played it a little bit today. Ty's going well. Again, only like little 5-minute segments, but doing it. A lot of it itself is more of what I already knew. So I have a lot of the basics down anyway, and I can hold semi-conversations, but it's like learning all the new words and stuff. So yeah, that's the thing. And then other than that, just everything else, exercising, and then thinking about the app. Pretty good. I think I after this and I start uploading it, I think I'm going to read another page in my book. There's another experience. So yeah, that's all for the updates for me today, or this week. My work actually has now gone back to the normal time, so I'll be finishing at 2:30 in the morning, which over there my sleeping pattern should. I'm so sorry. I should have done this way earlier, but yeah, my sleeping pattern should get a lot better, which means now I should be able to start going Thai boxing either this week or next week. Because when my sleeping pattern was bad, I was waking up after the lessons would have started, which then wouldn't have been that great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because I really want to do that. It's something I really want to do. So yes, hopefully it goes well. Alright, I hope everyone else's week has gone well. If you have, or if you started learning a new skill, let me know down in the comments below. If not, tell me what went wrong, and I shall see you again next week. Alright, catch you later. Bye.